What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games, and today I have figured out where you should be dumping your AP while the Gundam Seed event is up. I forget what the whole title of the event is, but it's not Recollection. Recollection is the permanent. This is it Seed Astray? I think it's the Astray event, right? Oh yeah, it says right here. Gundam Seed Astray event. Worst opening ever. Alright, guys. Where should you be dumping your AP when you're done with the event? Okay, when you're done with story, what's the best use to grind mats? It's not this event. It actually sucks. It actually sucks. I don't know about the daily stages. Like, it might still be worth it to do the dailies, but once you finish up all of these boxes, because there's one-time only stuff in here, there's tickets, do all this stuff, but once you finish up the 6th reset, when you get your weapon upgrade UR, when you get your limiter off, which was this, is this attack? Yeah, attack 7%, that's big, guys. You still, it's still dropping double unit upgrades. When you, even stuff like this, alright, this is a ×2 drop, okay? For the unit upgrade data SSR. When you go to stage 7, now you can do this as many times, you can reset this as many times, and it just goes back to the 7th stage. It only drops 1, okay? You get 100 capital at a time, all the weapon upgrades. So, instead of just doing this, I'll run it 10 times and divide everything by 10, and then I'll just compare that to skipping a hard mode stage, like I skipped the last, G Gundam is the last one? I can't remember. Whatever the hardest story hard mode stage is. I just skipped that 3 times, and what I got from that, I wrote it down. Sorry. And this is going to be pretty similar. So when I skipped it 3 times, I got an SR unit. Okay, that's, very unreliable. So this is over 3 runs for 30 stam. 9 of the development mats. They don't really matter. Once you start farming for tech journals, you're not going to... I have not found running out of dev mats to be a problem. Maybe in the middle of going through your dev mat, but there's always going to be a technical journal that slows you down of a certain typing, and you're going to get plenty of dev mats along the way. All right, 6,000 capital, so 2,000 capital per run. Okay. I got 3 weapon upgrades from the secret. I didn't pay attention to what rarity they were. I got 3 weapon upgrades that drop on the secret stage. Are those all SR? Forget. I got 9. Since I skipped it, I got my experience. Well, anyway, so the weapon upgrades, I got 3 of them. I'll assume those are SR. And then I got 9 more upgrades. Weapon upgrades. A combination of normal and rare, I'm assuming. I did not pay attention because I'm a scrub. You're going to see it's not even going to matter. And then as far as experience, we'll just track unit experience. Okay, I got 9 golds. So that's 3 gold unit experiences per run. Alright, so that's 15,000 stamina per run. No, that's not to each unit. That's, 3 golds for each run. 3 gold upgrade datas. Hey, Ghost Tav. Alright, so when I went to... So I got to have the largest sample size possible for the event. Okay. Now, I didn't do the hard modes and then a bunch. I went to... Okay. I went to the event state. I didn't add in my dailies. It might still be worth it to do these hard modes. They give you a lot more tickets, okay? But all I did was I went to stage 7, the one that you can dump as much AP into as you want, and I saved up. I got nearly a full bar of stamina before reset, and then right before reset, I hate wasting stam. I did 5 diamond refreshes for 50 each. I never pay 100. And you don't necessarily need to pay 50. That's just me, because, I'm a rock star. All right. So I got 250 AP from my diamonds. Then right after reset, I bought 5 more, so 500 AP there. And then my warship gave me almost 200. And then my daily 50. And then I spent a couple on something else first. Anyway, I went into this with 790 AP. So I did this 79 times. And what did I get? I got 50,300 capital. 109 gold unit experiences. 32 of the silver. So the gold is 5,000. The silver is 1,000. And I got 45 normal weapon upgrades, 22 rare weapon upgrades, and 8 SR weapon upgrades. That is 70 combined. Not even going to bother doing that. So normal, rare, and SR combined is 70 over 79 runs. So less than 1 per run. Oh, and that, so when I did that 79 times, okay, now I have a modifier of 167%. Some of you are going to go, oh my god, that's high. And the whales are going to look at me like, oh, the kid thinks he's one of us. No, I know it's not. What is like 180 the max or something? Anyway, so I took all that, and I used them all on skip tickets. Of course, I cleared the expert stage. So I went and skipped that as many times as I could. So for that was 120 tickets each. My bonus got me what was it? 4,219 tickets. All right. And divided by 120. So 35 times I was able to do that. And each run always gets you the same amount of medals. So that was 75. So 35 times 75. Gave me 2,625 medals, I guess. And then each one was 5. So divide that by 5. 525 pulls. That sounds about right. So I did about 520, or I think that would have been exactly 525 pulls on here. So after all those pulls, I don't know if that was right, but I know that I put 790 stamina into the stage, and then put all of that into the boss. I had like 50 tickets left over, and I used up all my medals beforehand. So, anyway, yeah, all of those tickets went into the boss, and I skipped it as much as I could, and then I put that all into the thing. And no, I do know, by the way, if you put all of your tickets into skipping it, and you trigger that the secret boss, it will actually stop your run. If you want to be like crazy efficient, you can go beat the boss for a few more tickets, medals, and then you can go back and resume. But no, when I triggered the secret boss, I went back and skipped. I used up the rest of my tickets. So anyway, all this, I know a lot of this is handwritten notes. I'm sorry. So we've already discussed that I got less than 1 weapon upgrade combined rarity per run, per 10 AP. All right, I got a combination of 109 gold unit experiences and 32 silver, which when you multiply that out and divide it by 79, got me 7,307 experience, unit experience per run. So 1.23 gold unit upgrades per run. And the capital was a combination of combined 50,300. All right. Divide that by 79 was 636 capital per run. Okay. Now let me go back to my notes. So 636 gold per 10 stamina on average, okay? Remember, so this is 790 AP. All right, 79 runs. Okay, and this is what I got from the medals and the pulls. From all of it on a fresh level 7 pull. So, which I believe was 525 pulls. I've already forgotten. But now just doing a hard mode 3 times, the hardest one, which was it? I actually have not compared all the different hard modes. So 00, I went and did 00, and I did my 3 skip. I did it before reset, okay? I'm not lying to you because it still says 3 out of 3. I did it right before reset. And, oh, I don't have the stamina to do it again. You know, let's just do it. I got enough to do it once. So it's always the same on something. So it's always the same unit experience. It's always the same capital. So for every 10 AP we put into the event, got a 636 capital. For every 10 AP I put into this hard mode stage, I got 2,000 capital. You can see I got one. Oh, so that's a rare weapon upgrade. That's 2 rares. And that's 1 rare. Okay. So 4 weapon upgrades on this one, rares. You know, I only got, what is it? I only got 8 SRs out of the entire other thing. So I don't know how hard SRs are to find. But I don't think it's going to be worth the difference. But, yeah, and that's it. So I don't know how the other hard modes compare to this. That's just a whole other thing with what the best hard mode is to farm. But, I mean, you can repeat this one if you want. But I think I got it all out there. I'm a little bit muddled right now. Just writing down all these numbers because I messed it up at first. And I made it harder than it needed to be. But it seems to me that it is not worth your AP to dump it into the event after you've cleared the 6 stages. Maybe go ahead and do the 9 daily stages. Because there's daily missions that will give you a few more medals. But if you've cleared box 6... don't dump your AP into the event. It is not where it's at, guys. So, all right. Thanks for listening to this. This is just not a well done video, but hopefully it got you guys some information. I know that I'm writing it on a notepad and reading it to you and just being incoherent. But yeah, don't dump your AP into the Gundam Seed event. All right. Good luck, guys. I'll be back with more soon.